Good evening, my friends, and pardon a little bit of wobble here. Thank you for coming to join me for another shave. We are doing a lot of stuff different tonight. First thing, you'll notice the wobble. I'm attempting today to try and record using my phone rather than my iPad because it's in there processing another video. So I'm using the phone tonight. Supposedly this is a better camera than the iPad. We won't know until I go and do everything. And we are going to attempt to face lather. So yeah, I got my hot towel here going here, trying to get the sebums fired up. I'll put a little actual water on here, and we're using tonight P. Honig Shaving Sangre de Drago, or Dragon's Blood. Primarily because I reached in the cabinet, and this one was on top. So, and Phoenix Shavings bottles are very distinct in their shape. So, you know, this has happened. I luckily grabbed the aftershave right away. Tonight we're using the Razor Rock Gamechanger at 0.84 plate. This is an acid blade, but I have no clue how many shaves are in it. And we are using a Sterling, don't know how big, sizable Badger. And like I said, we're face shaving. It's been 3 or 4 days since I've shaved last. I mean, if I'm gonna feed the onions to a razor, I want to give it something to eat. You know, and I've been watching Dave's videos. You know, I've been a bowl shaver from the beginning, but I do have to practice face shaving or face lathering periodically because, yeah, sometimes the fella gets in a situation where necessity requires that face lathering happen, and you can see this stuff does a pretty good job of lathering here. Unfortunately, you don't get to enjoy the better sound fidelity because I don't have a microphone that'll fit this phone. It just has the lightning connector on one end, and that's it. So we'll just make do with what we got. We'll put a little extra lather right up here so that I can get this corner of the stash. I don't know how many shaves are on this NASA, but it's not very many because it's just gliding through the whiskers with no feedback hardly. So it's pretty darn sharp. So it's probably second or third. I can hear a little bit, but it's not making any kind of feedbacky feel. Since I've been working the house today, it's been hot as the surface of the sun outside. Not really, it's only been right at 90 maybe. But Ohio heat, as opposed to Arizona heat, ours is different. It's just our own unique kind of heat. It's 90 degrees, but it's a humid, sticky, uncomfortable heat. I mean, you gotta have some of that. That way you enjoy it more when you go out west. That felt like the sebums were working pretty good. The Sangre dragon's blood. I like the fragrance spouse unit. She's a little lukewarm on it. That's actually a pretty good shave right where I'm at, but I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple more where I'm here. I've got enough suds here that I could this iteration of the whatever Phoenix Shaving was doing at the time is pretty good. It plenty slick, doesn't take very much to make a good pretty good lather. Baby brother and his spouse are coming over tomorrow. They're coming down from Chicago. We were just up there to visit them last month. They're dropping their daughter off at the university here in, well, real close by Granville. It's a liberal arts college called Denison University. It's a small thing. Nice little school though. They're reasonably competitive with how you get in. She got pretty good grades. Did real good on her standardized tests. In fact, Dad used to work there. Doug and I both went there. So, and my son went there too. So there's a number of factors which led into that decision, and her acceptance probably didn't hurt her too much, having a good deal of family history at the school. And it's nice that if something should arise, some crisis, that we are less than 5 minutes from coming to her rescue. Yeah, I'm not gonna call her or anything. I'm gonna give her plenty of space to get her socialization in there. She's a bit of a, well, she's the one that got her Eagle Scout just recently, so she's real smart and a real achiever, so I don't think she's gonna have any trouble. But if it does, I'm here, so that's why we're kind of feeling pretty good about this choice. I did my best to vacuum today. Not necessarily hitting on all 8 cylinders, but I did the best I could. That old Kirby it's heavy, but it is self-propelled until you have to lift it up over something, and then it's just heavy. But I vacuumed all the acreage here in the house. The house definitely still looks lived in. Yeah, I have to own up to the fact that I'm not a very good housekeeper. And you're not going to see our house on House Beautiful or nothing. I'm going to need that to clean up with. But that's it for today's shave. And it was pretty good. I got to do the post shave here real quick. Uh-oh. Spouse unit. I've been whining about this for a while. Hanging her jewelry on the cabinet here. There's Lemon. This time a earring just about made it down the drain. Got a little bit of luck and my glacial responses kept it from going down into the abyss. There. Then I'll carefully slide it back so that nothing else falls off. Tuck it there. There, now we're good to go. Then we'll try the aftershave. I don't know if it needs to be shaken, but I will. Give myself a good glug because I do like it. And we'll forego the alum because this one is loaded with alcohol and it's going to let me know if I had any problems, and I didn't. And then we'll set this wonderful fragrance with, what am I using? I think still English fern talc. I'll just brush a little on there so that it dries it up, sets the fragrance, gives the wife unit something else to clean in here. And that's it. And thank you so much for coming to witness this shave. But this was, once again, we used Phoenix Shavings Sangre de Drago with the matching aftershave. We used a sterling badger brush of pretty good size, and the mowing implement was the Razor Rock Gamechanger .84. Thank you for coming. I'm Major Rich. You'll find me at theshavingcadre.com. If you're finding me on the YouTubes, like, subscribe, ring the bell. You know the drill. You've probably done YouTube stuff before. So if you'd like to see me get news of when I actually do stuff rather than just shaves, that's where I'm still going to be putting it here. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.